Hey everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play Radiata stories. In the last part, we got through Fort Valencia and we're going to deliver messages in the lighthouse. In this part, I'm showing off a few more things before doing that. Notice over here you have a sword, actually. A sword. I don't know why I said it so weirdly. I can make a really obvious reference there, but I'll choose not to. Anyways, while the strength for this goes down, yes, you see it has an additional CP, which gives us more text and therefore more, I forget what I'm saying, like more bonus when I level, or when I slash. And over here we have a training dummy, which allows you to train. I always do that. It brings up a menu with like a certain weapon you're holding, and it lets you just do something. In this case, you're trying to kill it. And then, yeah, these things don't stagger at all, so it's easy to slash them down. And each little training thing will have a certain condition you must follow. That one was just kill the enemy, and this one it was to... The next one is to make a 4-hit combo. And if you do that by arranging your attack thing like I just did a moment ago, if that wasn't obvious, you're just going to want to run up and hit him 4 times in a row, and you're good to go. And you win. Yeah, they're pretty simple. Of course, the later ones do get difficult, so you can't do them all right. Well, you might be able to do them all right now, but I don't think you can, since they do get more, like, 10-hit combos, which you might not be able to do right now. And of course, defeat enemy, yeah. I'll leave those for later, because those really aren't that helpful right now. I was just showing that off for the sake of showing that off. For the sake. I'm adding H's to everything. Am I getting like a list of H's? That would be really, really depressing. So I'd really rather not get a list when I don't have to. And of course we have this Bull who's ready. In my test file he was sleeping, so I didn't think I'd divide him. They're a bit of a pain in the butts, but they're nothing too bad. Pain in the blink. A blinking pain. There we go. See, they have a tendency to not stagger, and they just kind of mow you over, and it's really obnoxious. So if you have the Cyclone Thrust, like I just equipped it a moment ago, it'll do you a lot of good here, since you can just kind of... Really? You're changing my target on me? Why? Oh, yeah, these G-Thangs. And they have a tendency to combo you, but that's kind of a given after that. Oh, gosh. Really? You're wasting my Volti on that? And I'm sure you're attacking the one that has like 1 HP left, because that would be really, really worth it. Bam. Naturally. Oh, I'm wasting Volti. Oh, crap. Ow.
We need assistance over there. Understood.
And of course they can't throw items. At least if when your HP gets low, Gantz will use Circle Song, except for... That's only if you have enough Volti, and since Ridley is wasting all of our Volti. There's really nothing much we can do about that. Okay. Why don't you tell me in a fight what I like, because I'm doing it anyways, but... Yeah, these enemies kind of just seem to drag on, and on.
We need assistance over there.
And I'll shove it up your butt. Ow. And those are those enemies in a nutshell. Let's see. They give decent experience. Okay, I'm just having a horrible time talking today, apparently. And so I'm gonna keep running this, but yeah, wow. So what else do I have to talk about? What else has happened in the last week or so? Have I ever recorded? No. Hit the freaking wolf. I'm not sure if I've recorded since Thanksgiving. I don't think I have. No, I haven't recorded since Thanksgiving. Yeah, my Thanksgiving break wasn't that great, actually. I'll be completely honest. Basically, what ended up happening is we went to St. Louis, like I said we went, and basically what ended up happening was, you know, my cousin's at that awkward age where it's kind of just like, we're all socially awkward, like you know, when you're in high school, you just tend to get socially awkward. So she's at that age, and I'm kind of socially awkward to begin with. See, she's Circle Song, which is really quite nice, but basically, it ended up being really just a giant awkward 4 days for me, and I was just bored to death the entire time. But I guess it wasn't that bad, so I now have seen them sometime in the last 6 years, which is more than I could have said in the last time. So I guess it's not that bad. If anything, I would have liked some more time to study for calculus, which I had a test last past week, but oh well. So be it, and of course, I'll just cut it out, because I don't feel like vlogging over another battle. And of course, at the end of that battle, Gantz maxes Prevent Confusion skill thing. Anyways, Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking to say here. I'm actually looking into getting a better mic. It's just kind of sort of random channel-related information. I'm looking into getting a better mic, because I've been using my laptop mic for all my Let's Play this entire time, except for the few episodes where I used the really crappy headset, and it was really bad. Like, some of them was so bad I post-commentated it, which, if you know me, I only post-commentate if, like, it's absolutely necessary. And here we have a few more enemies. These little, like, piranha plant-looking things, they can do, of course, do, like, bullet seed, and they can also spout a purple smoke that confuses you. So it's kind of obnoxious. If you get confused, like I said, just hold still, eventually it'll go away. Because every time you attack, you'll attack a random target. And of course the computer doesn't know that, so Ridley will just continue to run around and attack everything. Including, but she never attacked me, so I'm good. Anyways, yeah, none of the enemies in the game actually get very dangerous. They're kind of just... Yes, well, I've died in normal enemies, so that's why already, but, no, go away. But, yeah, mainly you have to look out for, the biggest problem is getting surrounded by enemies. Usually, enemies will knock you over, except for when you're surrounded, well, you get knocked into another one, they keep knocking you around, and eventually you'll just die really quickly. So I think I just had another one of those weird moments where I let out a bunch of air out of my mouth. Never mind. I'm not sure what I'm trying to describe there. And I set my headphones tangled in my controller. That was weird. And we have an enemy standing right next to this guy, but let's talk to this guy instead. Because you can try to attack an enemy, but I don't think unless you like lure him away, you won't be able to. And here we have someone poking around in the stick. Poking around with the stick in the mud.
The Rose Cachon Brigade. Master Genius,
of course, he's the genius, and he's kind of like poking.
Young
I would assume he's writing something in the dirt, but why would you write something in the dirt? Because, you know, all it would take was a gust of wind to blow it all away.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Well, he seems nice.
I was on the verge of finding the complete solution to the non-human biophilic element resonance accumulation principle. Then you had to interrupt and shatter my concentration.
Ah, I see. Yes, well, I'm very sorry.
This guy's kind of weird.
He isn't kind of weird. He's completely kooky.
Aren't we nice?
Oh, never mind. So, you must be the Radiata Knights who want to deliver the royal message.
Right. I'm Captain Gans Rothschild, and these two are...
Ridley Silverlake.
And I'm Jack. Nice to meet you.
I am Genius Weisheit. I have only one request to make.
I didn't catch this when I was younger, but, you know, Weisit, or whatever his last name is, looks like wise shit to me now. And he's a big smart aleck, so basically I think that's fairly appropriate. I'm guessing that's what the game designers were getting at,
Shall we?
but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
I presume you want to leave immediately?
Yes, of course.
Good. We can talk as we go along. You and I, the value of our time is measured quite differently. I cannot allow my time to be wasted.
Yes, he's a real nice guy.
Every minute that I am not working, humankind's progress is set back 2 weeks.
Is that right?
How does that work?
Yes, that is right. I'm a genius, you see.
Well, isn't like it's like minute delayed for later, so eventually it does come out, but, well, never mind. And if that genius joins your party, he's a mage character, as you guess, so basically. But like his attacks here are wind cutter, healing ice, but I didn't ever show this off. But for mages, it's kind of nice to know what they can do. So yeah, that's basically what I have to say about that. And healing, of course, he hasn't actually used healing on anyone else, he can only use it on himself, it's kind of misleading. And basically we can't really do much of him right now, and then you can check out their attacks. And I like how hers has like Earth Splitter question marks, that's the attack when after she uses it, she falls backwards. So it's like, is that really Earth splitting, or is she more just like trying to split the Earth, but it's not working very well. And here's another one of those moments of beautiful backgrounds. Like, I really like to see the water running down that mountain or something. It just looks so nice, but you can't actually go off path to look at it closely. If only Skyrim is pretty. Ben said it's covered in snow, a little bit less pretty, but it's still gorgeous, so I'm not complaining. Okay, in the back. I'll show off this enemy, of course. I don't think I've shown off these frogs yet. Okay, so it's kind of hard to complete train of thought here, but Ridley at the end of that last battle used her Multi Blast again. Oh, then of course I just got stunned and confused and everything else in the world. Oh my gosh, I didn't know these frogs doing this. And of course, in the background there, I'll try and see if we can get a good view of Genius's fighting, just so I can show it off, just for the sake of showing you everything I possibly can. But of course, the camera angle keeps changing randomly, so I can't do that. So there we go. Yeah, so confusion can last quite a bit. Really? Really? I would get confused for like Terra Battle. No problem at all, of course not. These enemies get off some fairly good experience, so it's kind of worth training on them, so I'll go fight this enemy right here. That was right there. And I'll be right back. And actually, my characters didn't level, but two of them are extremely close to leveling, like 20 experience each, but we should be able to get that before we get too far. Since God knows we have another like enemy right here. And now that I said that, there's not going to be another enemy right here. We're separating characters. No, there's one right here. Ha, I was right. And I'm back once more, and hopefully for good. I'm going to skip that enemy, because I leveled after that battle. That's all I wanted to get, really. And naturally, here we have the introduction of another non-human fairy.
The gateway to the City of Flowers.
Fairy creatures, I guess we call them.
Where?
Are you blind? Here, in front of you, the crevice in this cliff.
That's what she said.
That? You're joking, right? That's the gateway?
Geniuses don't lie.
Well,
What
they
are you
can.
expecting the entrance to look like exactly?
Well,
Something a little bit less
it's the
phallic,
city
I
of
mean.
flowers, right? I figured it'd be more colorful or something.
Never mind. We're wasting time.
I guess it being hidden like this is why no one's ever gotten in before.
Yes, and if anyone does find the entrance, they have to deal with them.
Aliens. Well, that just happened to come down right now. What do they have?
Halt! You can't come in! Buzz off!
I see what you did there.
Listen, it's very important that
I love their
you let
wings.
us
They're
in.
so different. They kind of look like little
Persistent twerp.
pixie wings or
You
something.
wanna get hurt?
But I love the
You make us mad, you're gonna be sad.
like magical look of them. They don't look.
Elves are way
What are you-
scary.
I don't get why they make them do like the.
Stop that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared, but I'm like waving my arms like I just don't
Bearing a
care.
very important message from
Yeah.
the Kingdom of Radiata. Please, is there any way that we might speak to your leader? Shut up! Go home!
If you're still here when we get back, you're dead.
Well, aren't they nice? Why not in unison? You didn't practice that much?
Come on, Captain. Let's go in anyway.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Stop, you fool! If we do that, we'll never be able to deliver the message. Believe me, they will kill you. Those two weren't joking, you know.
Really? Wow. The elves are really scary.
He's so
There's nothing
naive.
We can do. We'll have to withdraw.
And let's just turn and walk away, of course. So we really didn't get anything done, naturally.
What a waste! How come we couldn't get in?
We'd hoped you'd help us out. In any case, we need to think hard and come up with another way to get inside.
Think hard? Easy for you to say.
You have an idea?
Sorry for that. I was just trying to test on something.
We'll go to the Dark Elf Village. They can act as mediators in the negotiations.
Mediators? But they're elves too. Surely we'll just be driven away again.
The Dark Elves are far less hostile than the Light Elves. I know their elder, Lord Nogueira, quite well.
And they're much less flashy.
I've asked him many times to intercede and let me into the City of Flowers. He has always refused. But this time, I have more than just a personal reason to offer. A royal message cannot be dismissed lightly. It'll be very difficult for him to turn us down.
Okay, sorry
And
if this part's kind of dragging on. I don't want to cut
will
off
be
this cutscene,
inside the
like in the
City
middle
of
of it.
Flowers.
So I know I'm getting kind of high on time.
Why is he laughing? He really is a weirdo.
If we didn't have to work together, I wouldn't want to hang out with the guy.
I love their
Right,
faces.
follow me, everyone.
It's like, what is he doing? I'm not sure. He's kind of that whole... And of course he can run this fast in battle. He flies around that little
Why
disc.
aren't you following me?
It's just weird.
Well, the captain hasn't moved.
Knights have to wait for their captain's orders. We can't just run off whenever we want.
That's right. I am the captain. Only I can issue orders to the brigade.
And I'm not sure what the point of this part was.
Please take us to the village of the Dark Elves.
What is this? Are you giving me orders?
No matter
Oh my
how
gosh,
much of
this-
a genius you may be, you are for the present under my command.
I don't get this part. It's
If that
kind of
is
just...
unacceptable, then we must part ways.
I just don't know.
Fine, fine. We want the same thing, I suppose.
Let's go then.
Excellent. Now, if you care to lead the way?
Yeah, I don't know what the point of that cutscene was. It kind of just was there. Anyways, I'll probably cut it right here because I'm kind of, like I said, running high on time. So anyways, if you enjoyed this part, like the video, I don't know, now I'm like plugging for likes or something. I don't know, it's kind of pathetic in my opinion. Anyways, down that bright and cheery note, this has been Awakening Beyond, and thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys later.